Hey guys, and lady guys. My name is Otkin and welcome to new video. I know, I'm repeating myself, but I want to thank you for the insane support. The amount of likes on each video is unbelievable. I feel like I owe you guys, but I don't know how to repay you. So I will repeat myself again. Thanks for liking the videos. It helps to grow this channel a lot. And of course thanks for subscribing. Now enjoy the video. Please break me, I'm a British. Ah, so this is what dead on the inside looks like on the outside. Maybe Burton would cast me. Too risky, that might actually give you a reason to live. You look like a pony that just got tranquilized. You look like a small town pass around girl until you find love from the guy who used to be gay. This is what the physical manifestation of a degradation kink looks like. Nice use of the choker to hide the Adam's apple. You'd threaten suicide if your boyfriend wanted to break up and hates when he's playing with the boys. With her around, I can understand why he is playing with boys. Not sure if your owner's name is Chloe or you are Chloe. Either way, the big bird mascot dude needs his torso back. Lazy eye. Check. Horrible hot topic choker ribbon. Check. Hair that's drier than your opioid impacted vagina. Check. You look like the behind the airport strip joint stripper starter pack. Do you wear a sweater that ugly to distract from that awful makeup? You appear to be the human equivalent of a participation award. Do you have anything clever to say, or can my toddler out roast you? Given the likelihood of meth fire in your apartment, I'd say your toddler will eventually out roast me. I've seen aged strippers with more light in their eyes. Jess, you're supposed to sell the meth. This is a business. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's methamphetamine. Never call your heroin Jesus Christ. You shouldn't take the Lord's name in vain. Maybe you can ask your toddler at your next supervised visit. You look like you banged your teacher for good grades in high school and still failed. She was homeschooled. My kids are my world type of chick, even though her parents have custody. Anyone that's ricked you in the year 2020 should be able to write it off next year on their taxes as a charitable contribution. Method mom, good news to me. I earned $19.50 sucking ding dong today. We ain't going hungry tonight. Timmy, who gave you 50 cents? Method mom, everybody. Is it weird that for a roast picture your legs are spread? Or are they just naturally stuck that way from all the traffic? How is anybody gonna be able to beat a kid who regularly says to you which one of those biker/prisoners/parole officers is my daddy? Yes, hello one roast PLS, thank you. Why the long face? Your beanie says hobo, your face says vitamin deficient male, and your body says 13-year-old anorexic girl. The skeleton is more full of life than you. At least one thing in this picture is getting boned. Very unwise to take a picture with your more attractive friend. Do your worst Reddit. So that's what the kid from 2.5 Men has been up to. And according to his bathroom scale, he's been taking the name of the show literally. I think you should grow your hair a bit more to cover the entire face. You would be deemed attractive at that point. You look like that one guy who drinks Mountain Dew all the time and never showers while complaining online about why can't I get a girl, I'm so nice. That's a wake up call to at least 60% of you on Reddit. I always wondered what happened to Kelly Osbourne. Give me your worst. Listens to Fish once. Just checked it out, great suggestion, half. Damn it lol. What have you done? I must throw a handful of straws in the ocean to restore order. Do you live in a Goodwill store? Can't roast you, you're already overcooked. Is there a Snapchat update I missed? This is the most realistic dog face filter I've seen yet. I can literally smell the patchouli and barn water just by looking at this pic. If kicked out at 15 was a person. Nah, the fact that those shelves behind him are full of electronics and knickknacks from the past 30 years tells me that this is most likely his childhood basement. The same basement he has escaped to since puberty, to light a new one and escape the dull suburbia that he considers a dystopia of despair. The same basement that he will be in next year, and the years following. Until everyone around him finally realizes that his life is one massive F up after another, and he finally understands the situation and hangs up that life in order to move on. And he moves on to the nearest shelter, where he gets 2 hots, and then retreats back to the overhang, curling up once again in that stale position of physical and mental imprisonment. Russell off-brand. Russell Bland. You look like a Lemboro, a sick guy who never has any to share himself. That shelf behind you is more organized than your thoughts. 23 years old, female, recently got broken up with, unemployed, and living with my mom. Sarah Michelle Bummer. Buffy the Boner Killer. Not only are you living with your mom, you're living as your mom. Her hairstyle, clothes, glasses, etc. I bet you've even tried to date her ex-boyfriends. Why does this pic look like it was taken in 1986? Broken up with is a weird way to say they filed a restraining order. Yeah, that's it. Hide your old lady neck and pretend to be in your 20s. I'm suddenly a prophet and can read your future posts. One of them is 40 years old female got broken up with 17 years ago, unemployed and living with my mom. You posted this exact same title on r/RoastMe 23 days ago. One would hope that if you weren't going to use the past 3 weeks to find a job, you'd at least use them to find a look that didn't look like it was from 3 decades ago. Your interests include coffee, long walks on the beach, and smearing pentagrams on the wall with your own emphasis. 30 years old, just got better, still can't smell things 100%. I'm desperate for socializing, though being introverted. I live in Eastern Europe, currently working and drinking from home. My biggest win this year is vacuum cleaner, which I bought yesterday. Destroy me. I see you still haven't got your taste back either. Didn't realize loss of gender was a side effect. So now you have 2 things in your house that completely suck. At least the vacuum might occasionally be held. They should just include this picture in bottles of Viagra in case a man has a hard-on that lasts more than 4 hours and needs to make it go away immediately. How many cats do you have? 22 years old, point female. Make me laugh. When you order Hermie and Granger on Wish. With that hairline you must have been Make-A-Wish. I'd make a joke about your father's love towards you, but it's clear you won't get it. Are you cosplaying as a court judge? Judge Moody. You look like your last laugh was in a previous life. You look like someone who says shit like you can't scare me, I'm already dead inside. You look like one of the older kids in an orphanage who has come to terms with the fact no one will ever love you. Looks like you're in the mood for another evening of weak tea and filterless cigarettes in your crushed Chevira apartment. 21 years old, socially awkward final year university student who plays COD all day and hasn't had a haircut for about 3 months. Roast me more than my genetics already have. You look like a 12-year-old senior citizen. Gollum grew hair, still bald AF. I don't think you finished rendering. You look like Robocop when he took his helmet off. Well, in Hovel they say that the Grinch's forehead grew 3 sizes that day. You look like a Chernobyl survivor. Can we call this surviving though? You look like if Pennywise cosplayed White Shroot. My smile masks years of trauma. You can't hurt me. No, it does not. I've heard my grandfather use the phrase getting your ears lowered when referring to getting a haircut, but I didn't know people were actually doing it. I love that your teeth match your hair. If your ears were any further down they'd be classed as gills. 20 years old. Female, Irish, 5 feet 6.5 inches. Full-time employee of McDonald's. I have blue hair and tats. Roast me Reddit. Charlie Chaplin's lesbian sister. Her name is Charlie Chaplips because no one is ever touching her labia. Does that mean she has it'll? I mean, Chaplin mustache down there? The Clutler. I read this as 5 feet tall with a 6.5 inches ding dong. Tries to blame the Filet-O-Fish smell on McDonald's. And they wonder why Irish men are heavy drinkers. Imagine being so concerned about your height you put 0.5 just to be as tall as possible. I get that some people can't find a better job than McDonald's, but why on earth did you paint their logo above your eyes? Have a little too much self-esteem today X. Immediately swiped left until I realized what app I was on. Left eye says I'm here to party, right eye says party's over. You know what they say, bold is beautiful. You are going to be Jorgus from the looks of that hairline. Thanks for watching you grass eating animals, love you all, and I see you soon.